Rodriguez's.
This is South Beach, Miami. Everyone's more relaxed about showing skin.
I don't care if other people show their skin. I'm just walking around, I see girls' asses falling out. I don't think they actually realize that their asses are falling out. It's not that flattering.
No, it is flattering.
It's not a rule, but I've heard this before. You know, if you're going to show your legs, then don't show so much of like your arms, your shoulders, or something.
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
for ugly people. Those are rules for ugly people.
Can your ass really fall out, by the way? Literally fall out. Gonna hit the ground slap. Oh, my ass fell out. No, it wasn't. It was just some chopped meat that you were carrying. You can't really fall out.
I'm sorry, I was going to say something about ass tape. It got all wrong.
What do you mean, ass tape? Let's go back to that.
Well, I guess if your ass was taped up somehow, because the dress required a certain, you know.
Right.
Never mind.
Jerry, do you think he is gay? No!
Wait, hold on. The problem in their marriage, okay, they did not come on the show to say, I may be gay. That's not the issue.
You're right. Good point.
Okay.
All right. So we can't determine that here tonight. You're right. So the issue. Although we are going to meet them later, so.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be thrilled.
Yeah.
Nothing to make a guy called Bones feel extra man. Two comedians.
Do women want their husbands to take an interest in their clothes?
I think women want to feel appreciated by their husbands for what they're wearing.
But if a guy would come out of the closet, you don't want a guy. I'm just asking you. You don't want a guy to come out in the bedroom with your clothes and go, "I love this with this."
Some days I do.
Really?
It's confusing in there.
Really? Have you ever gone in your wife's closet and picked something out for her? No, I don't go in there. Why? I go in there when she's not around sometimes. Go on. It's just a beautiful place. It's like a little place, and she folds her sweaters very nicely, and the shoes she's very organized in her closet, and I just appreciate, look at that, it's all organized, and then if I hear her coming, I run out. And what are you wearing at the time? Goldfish hooker outfit.
I think this woman is super attractive and very nice and just a little confused.
She's delicious, admit it. She's delicious.
I think she's fierce.
Can we move on?
All right, people, let's go to the call. Who do you think I should go for? I just don't think it's a husband's business to tell his wife how to dress, period. Period. Whatever she wants to wear, that's what she should wear. All right? I get that. Gwyneth?
I gotta say, I'm going with Laura here.
Oh. You're going with her as well.
I am. I feel that, okay, maybe she could make some gesture that would excite him more, make him feel that, you know, she had heard his complaint.
Right.
Wow, someone's been through couples counseling. She should recognize that she's heard his complaint. She should say, I understand you have to be touring with your band a lot, but...
You don't know the half of it.
So what do you say, Mr. Giraldo?
I'm with the guy that seems gay.
No, you can't say that. He's going to come on the show.
I know, I should say it nicer. I'll say it with the guy.
Not that it's not nice to be gay. There's nothing wrong with it. Do you think she should have to put these clothes on?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah?
Yes, put it on and quit whining about it.
Okay, I'm ready to make the call. Let's go to South Beach, Florida, and bring up the real-life Rodriguez's. Hey, guys, thanks for being on our show. Great to have you. How you feeling tonight?
I'm a little nervous. I want to know what the answer is going to be.
All right. So do we. All right, here's my call. And I think Gwyneth is really making the most sense because I am in love with her. Bones, you have to know who you are married to. And I hate to break the news to you, you didn't marry a slut.
strippers would catch a chill in those clothes. So, Laura, congratulations, you win.
Come on.
So much.
Yeah.
Now I do not have to hear it anymore.
Wait a minute, can I just say, it already looks like there's been some compromise. I see leg.
Yeah.
I see arm.
Yeah.
So,
Me too. Actually, I think this has worked out in my favor either way, because I never see this dress. So I win for losing.
Bones, this is Jerry. You know, there's been some conversation here.
Jerry,
There's been some
which way did you
conversation.
go?
Wait a second. Did he just ask you which way you go?
Yeah. And I'm actually... Yeah.
Okay. Bones, there's been some conversation that perhaps it's not masculine in a heterosexual way for a man to be that interested in women's clothing.
Right. No, I understand. You're saying there's nothing wrong with liking women's clothing. That's what you're saying, right?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, why are you so interested in picking out clothes
because I'm the audience. Just like Gwyneth Paltrow looks delicious right now.
See, then there's been some question about the use of the word delicious.
Yeah.
The word delicious has been called into question.
I understand.
Bones, how do you feel about Siegfried and Roy?
I find it curious. I find it curious that Greg is super curious about what I'm curious about. I know last time I saw Greg, he was roasting somebody, and yeah, he was kind of going on and on, long hair, kind of, I don't know, effeminate himself. I don't know. Come for it. Come on. Let's do it.
Bones, doesn't it take a real man to be a little girly about the clothes that his girl is into?
It takes a real man to admit it instead of being like, oh no, honey, I don't like what sluts wear.
Bones, when you guys met in the theater, was it musical theater?
How dare you?
Say goodbye to the Rodriguezes, everybody. Thanks, guys. Let's charm the tugboat captain into letting us take the wheel and glide up the shimmering Hudson to peaceful, pleasant Hartsdale, New York, where we meet the Magics. Richie has a dream, and Barbara doesn't want to get in the way of it.
We were at a pancake house, and it was like love at first sight. I gave the waitress a lollipop, and I said, do me a favor, give it to that girl over there. And that was it. We fell in love.
And I still have that lollipop. He's my life. He's my world. I love him with all my heart.
Give me another kiss.
Anything for you, but that's something I'm not doing. I'm just not doing it.
Why are you so stubborn?
There's something wrong with you. You eat cigarettes. Now stick them out of your mouth and then I don't want to see it. You eat fire.
It's not excitement.
That's not excitement to me. That's craziness. I mean,
There's
how
something wrong with you.
Something wrong with me? I'm not the one who's doing these crazy things. You are.
I'm the Great Throdini, the world's fastest and most accurate knife thrower.
Nice.
I think Richie is almost ready to use a human target. It's kind of hit and miss at the moment.
That's good.
Hey, put someone else by the board. You don't need me. We're old. You need a nice young girl, like Chrissy.
Yeah, but you're the love of my life. You're beautiful.
Doesn't make a difference. You wouldn't want the love of your life being up on that board and being stabbed, would you?
Watch. I'll just let it go out. Look, perfect.
And you missed.
It didn't stick. Maybe the wood's no good. Watch.
So the issue here is the age-old marriage question. Should a wife have to stand there while her husband throws knives at her?
I wonder if during sex, when he's done, he goes, ta-da! He's got to be really good at magic, though, because they obviously time traveled all the way from 1983.
I like that he gave her a lollipop and she still has it, so he clearly doesn't get her a lot of things. So whatever she gets, she's hanging on to it.
Gwyneth, as a wife, do you feel a certain amount of responsibility to kind of prop him up and help him along?
Well, I mean, she's incredibly supportive of the guy, but he clearly does not know how to throw knives.
Doesn't the wife have to kind of go along with the guy's thing?
If your wife one day said to you, I think we should start smoking crack,
Right.
and you thought, I don't know if it's good for my health, it could be dangerous,
Yeah.
maybe this isn't a good road, you're saying you should do it because she wants to do it and you should support what she wants to do?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Light it up!
If he was the greatest crack smoker ever, you know? Yeah. If he was really, really good if he was Bobby Brown, for example, see?
Has anyone gotten hurt doing this?
Well, Tom, it's a low percentage, but there have been a number of accidents. And by the way, the professionals don't call it knife throwing. They call it impalement arts.
So her fate is in the title.
Right.
Has she ever been hurt by
She
working with him?
actually, he did throw a knife at her a couple of months ago, and it hit her in the neck, and it took about 30 minutes for it to stop bleeding. So
I hope he was saying, okay, we're going to do the trick now.
Yeah, she's carrying some laundry.
Yeah, right.
He pops out from the couch. Ha!
Just one.
You move! I want to see his coach again. Can I see the great Throdini, please?
Oh. Look at his face.
I know. He looks like the great Lean Dini there.
Yeah.
All right, I've heard enough. Tell me which way I should go. I'm going to start with you, Greg.
Having spent the day talking to my divorce lawyer, I'm all for women getting knives thrown at them. But in this case, I got to believe that she needs time to work on her Whitesnake videos and everything. And so I don't think she should be having knives thrown at her. I'm going to side with the wife on this one.
Having spent the day with a divorce lawyer, which way out of a marriage seems easier?
Excellent
And
point.
faster.
Excellent
You
point.
know, you got to consider that.
For the wife.
Yeah.
All right, very big of you. Gwyneth?
You got to go with the wife, and I mean, she is like obviously so loving and sweet to him, but she's saying, you know, there's got to be a limit here. I don't want to die.
Okay, so you're saying dying's bad. Go with the wife. Okay.
I'm going with the husband. Because,
Wow.
no, maybe, you know, let him practice, let him get better. He is a magician.
And if she dies in the interim, who cares?
Couples have to get into what the other one's into. There's no hope for this marriage if they don't get together.
Wow. That's the most bizarre romantic thing I've ever heard. Okay, when we come back, we're going to have Richie Magic himself right here. Mrs. Magic, and a balloon version of Mrs. Magic on a knife throwing board. And we're going to find out, is Richie ready to be a knife thrower and win the call? Or will he pop the balloon, kill his wife, and lose?